Obsessed with rage music. What do I look like that? Why do I look like this? Yeah, there's something about it that I just like I'm like having a moment now. Feed. Like it's what I need, and I actually found this sick remix. That I had no idea existed. Like, it's so good. Can't believe I didn't know it. It's probably gonna get copy off topic with. Yeah. It's amazing. Like, what about it stimulates my brain? I have to figure it out. This ankle's making me crazy. You know, it's actually so simple. You don't like something, change it. But like, easier said than done. Like, if someone's like, "Oh, I don't like this thing," I'd be like, change it. Change it up. Switch it up. Do something else. Yeah, but like, maybe it's environment. I don't know. Like, I think I've got too much time to think about myself. That's the problem. I've got too much time to wonder, and I need to just view stuff pragmatically rather than emotionally, because the emotional for me tends to hold me back when I get too up in the reasonings and the emotional justification for something. Whereas like, if I think, like, for example, if we're talking about something like food is practical, it's pragmatic. Yes, you enjoy it, it tastes good, whatever, but it's fuel, it's survival. Whereas if you attach it to something emotional, that's really hard to view it as fuel. It's more like comfort, or it's the enemy, or it's like whatever it is for you. Yeah, and I think that goes for everything, like fitness, aspirations. Yeah, I just think, first of all, we're all egoists. What? We can't deny our ego, you know? Like, you cannot deny the fact that you have to survive. If you want to survive, you have to have an ego. There has to be some level of delusion. I think especially if I can only speak from my perspective on this, but of course I'm open to hear others, where like, if I'm pursuing acting, there's already a level of ego in there. I think I should get the part. I believe you need to give me that role, because I know I'm gonna do it the way it's meant to be, or like the way it's meant to be for me. There's already a standard level of ego. You're going into a room saying, don't bother with the rest, you got it. So I think that it needs to be utilized rather than people, like, you know, and if you mention the ego, some people are quick to be like, no, brother, it's gonna be alright. No one's gonna think you're the most selfish person on earth, that you're vain, these are words that we've conditioned to be negative. They're not negative words. They're not things we should be afraid of admitting that we're capable of. Am I capable of walking into a room and saying, bun the others, pick me? Yeah. And I should be, and I need to have a level of that without it being dismissive of others. I don't need to be looking down on anyone or looking above at anyone. I can just be eye level and still think, I bet you're sick, but this is my part. This is my walk of life, and this is a part of it, and I'm going to take it, you know? Yeah, and this isn't a new idea. This isn't profound. This isn't like, well, it's just a level of, I don't even know if it's right to call it delusion. I think yeah, I think it is right, but for me, it feels better to just believe it. I find, like, instinctively with things that I know, like, if I really believe that I need and I feel that I deserve, I won't have a backup plan. Like, when I was auditioning for drama school, I didn't think about what a gap year would look like for me. because that didn't cross my mind. I was like, why would I plan a gap year when I'm going to go to drama school? Like that, and that wasn't even me actively thinking like that. It's just what I thought. Like, I didn't think to plan anything, because when I went into the building, I was like, oh yeah, this is the place I need to be right now in this moment of my life. This is the only place I'm going to try get into if I don't get in this year. So it's just stuff like that. I think we subconsciously do it. And I guess just becoming aware of that. I find that I'm in a phase right now where everything that I want, I'm actively doing everything opposite to get to it. Like, this is what I want, and I'm taking every direction that's sending me the opposite way. But that's life. That's something that I'm going to learn. That's something I'm aware of. But that's also sometimes an escape. Like, I'm aware of it, I'm working. Are you? Because you're laying in your bed watching N o'clock, bruv. Like what's going on? Let's get some planning going. Let's get some stuff going. I also find that I think a lot about, like, since I was younger, I've always had a version of myself, and that's helpful and unhelpful in different ways. Because it's helpful because there's this like idea that it's like this person has unlocked their potential, or they've dipped into it and it's just growing and growing and growing. It's unhelpful when that's the comfort that a person already exists somewhere, even if I'm not living it actively, like they exist. And that's not good, because that's not real. It's in your head. Of course, it can be real if we're getting into manifestation, but like, that ain't real right now. And it's not being used to manifest, it's being used to escape and find comfort. So before I start screaming because of the angle of this video, I'm gonna go. But these are my thoughts and more to come. And also, I'm never solidified in anything, like, unless it's like a moral standpoint or, you know, human rights. But I'm so open to changing my mind. I might change my mind tomorrow, in an hour, 4 years from now, 60 years from now, I don't know. But I have a right to change my mind, and I have a right to hear and listen, hear at other perspectives and see where that takes me. So, you know, this is what I think right now, and no one's got a right to hold that against me to get it. So, yeah.